So one of the hardest produce items to keep fresh is leafy greens. I mean, we've all been there, right? You buy the head of lettuce or kale with good intentions. I mean, you're going to make smoothies with the kale and salads with the leafy greens. But within a couple of days, you open up the fridge and what did you find? Rotting kale and lettuce. Well, here's the thing. You can keep that lettuce and kale or whatever other leafy green you choose to buy fresh for a week, even 2 weeks. But you need to know a couple of tricks, which I'm going to share with you now. So my leafy greens actually last about 2 weeks, and it's all because of these tricks. That means that when I buy a head of lettuce, we're able to enjoy that lettuce for days. So when it comes to storing leafy greens, there's 2 things you need to know. First is moisture is the enemy. So when you buy leafy greens and you put them in the fridge and you just leave them in the bag, unfortunately moisture begins to build up. Well, when moisture builds up on those delicate greens, it causes the leaves to rot and get slimy. I mean, I think we've all know what this looks like because we've all dealt with it before. The second thing you need to know is that storage is the key. It's the key to keeping moisture away from your delicate greens and to keeping those greens fresh for, like I said, a week or even 2 weeks. So I'm going to show you 3 different storage methods that work really well for keeping your leafy greens fresh. Now, the first is actually a dedicated bin. This is a particular bin made by the brand OXO. These are called produce keepers. I own about 3 of these because I love them so much. Now, the thing about these bins is it actually keeps the moisture away from the leafy greens. As you can see, there's a basket which you'll put the leafy greens in and then insert it into this container. Now on the top, I actually don't have one in here right now, but most of these also come with a charcoal filter, and that's going to absorb any gases let off by the produce, which is going to cause the produce to rot faster. Now these bins are designed for more than leafy greens, but I have found that they work best for leafy greens, and this is my preferred way to store leafy greens. But I get it. These are big. This is the medium size, and you can find these on Amazon, Target, any home store. So if you have a small fridge or you just don't have the room or you don't want to buy a dedicated bin, there are other methods for storing leafy greens. The second method is just to use a container, a glass container I have here. This is by Pyrex, just one that I found at Target. And you can store your leafy greens in this container and then put a paper towel over the top of the leafy greens. And every few days, change out that paper towel if it begins to get damp to keep the moisture away from your leafy greens. The moisture is going to be absorbed by that paper towel. And of course, you'll also put the lid on. And then the third method is just to use a plastic bag. Now, if you want to stay away from plastic bags, you could always reuse these, but if you want to stay away from them, you could also use something like a stasher bag, which is a reusable silicone bag that you can find on Amazon or a lot of home stores. Now you can put your leafy greens in this bag, and then again, that paper towel, it's going to keep the moisture away and absorb the moisture. You're going to put that inside your bag. Now, don't worry, I'm going to show you all of these methods with the greens that I picked up at the market. Now, one more trick I should let you in on. The other key to keeping your greens fresh all week is you don't want to wash them in advance. I know it's tempting, especially if you want to, be proactive and do some food prep, to wash your greens in advance so that it will make your life easier throughout the week. But I recommend not washing your greens in advance because, again, you don't want the moisture to build up on your greens. Instead, wash them in the moment. Now, I'm going to show you in another video how to wash your greens quickly and easily. But right now, let me show you how to store the leafy greens using these 3 methods. Okay, so let's start with the actual dedicated produce bin, the OXO produce bin. So for this, I think I'm going to choose the lettuce. That's what we're going to put in here. So I'm going to grab this nice big head of romaine lettuce. Now, when it comes to buying lettuces, I don't like to buy them if I'm purchasing lettuce at the grocery store in the bag, because many times those bags, just think, they've had to pick the lettuce, they now have to bag it. It's pretty old at that point, so it's not going to last you as long. Now, I'm just going to cut off the base here, and I'm going to toss it in a bin, and I can compost that, or you can toss it if you want to do that. And I'm going to take my leaves, which I have not washed, remember, because that's the key. You don't want to wash these ahead of time because moisture is the enemy. And I'm just going to start laying them in my produce keeper here. Now, if you have any moisture built up on the leaves, you might want to take a towel and just wipe them off just because you do not want that moisture to sit on the leaves, because remember, that's what's going to cause rot and decay. So you don't want any moisture to build up on the leaves because that's what's going to cause the rot and decay. So if you find that you have some moisture, like I do here, you can just pat it down, or you could even lay your leaves out on a towel and you could let, the moisture kind of disappear. So I'm just going to pat these down as I put them in because there is some moisture built up on the leaves. Maybe the farm washed them the previous night. They don't generally soak them. Sometimes they just rinse off some of the dirt. Oh, gotta cut this part off. So I want my leaves to be separated because that's gonna make sure that the moisture doesn't get trapped in between the leaves if it's all compact together. And you can do this with any type of lettuce. You could do this with butter lettuce, red leaf lettuce. I just have romaine here. You also don't want this to be too packed down because if it's packed down again, that moisture is going to seep in between the leaves. Same as if it's compact into a head of lettuce. So I think that's good. I'm actually going to have to put this in another container, or I could even use my bag trick and just put the paper towel in the bag and put the leaves in there if I run out of room. I mean, super simple. Okay, so my lettuce is good. I'm going to put my lid on and I'm going to put this off to the side because I'll show you the next way that you could store leafy greens if you don't want to use a container like this. So the second method is the bag method. So remember, moisture is the enemy, so we want to use a paper towel to absorb any moisture. And we're just going to put that paper towel into our bag because that's going to absorb any moisture that is going to build up on the leaves so that our leaves don't rot, which is what causes lettuce and kale and that kind of thing to go bad. So I'm going to grab my kale out. Now my kale is looking kind of limp here, but that's okay. It's just from the heat of my car and everything after the market. So when it comes to kale, I actually like to de-stem it when I purchase it. And that's just going to make it easy for me to use throughout the week so that all I have to do now is just rinse it and I can toss it in smoothies. I can saute it up, whatever I'm going to use my kale for. So to de-stem kale, a little trick I'll show you is you're actually going to hold it at the base, right where the stem is, and then you're going to take your other hand and rip it through so that you pull off the leaf, you can see here, and you're going to have your stem left over. Now, if you have some leafy greens, like this is totally usable down here, then you can just kind of rip those off just like that so you have no waste whatsoever. So again, I'm just going to throw the stem in my compost bin. You can compost that. If you wanted to, you could even use these stems to make broth, to make like chicken broth or vegetable broth. It will add a little bitterness to your broth though. Keep that in mind. Okay, so I'm going to now take my kale leaves and just add them to my storage bag right here with my paper towel inside. So let me finish up and I'm going to do all of these and I will show you the finished product. Okay, so now I've de-stemmed my kale. As you can see, all of my kale leaves are in the bag with the paper towel to absorb any moisture. I'm just going to close that bag up and I can store this now in my fridge. I'm going to kind of let the air out a little bit. And this bag now, kale, is ready to be used throughout the week. I can toss this in smoothies, as I said. I can saute this up. And then I'm just going to toss, let me get this closed. And then I'm going to toss the stems. Again, you could use these in broth, or you can add them in your compost pile, or you can toss them. Okay, so that's storage method number 2. Okay, so now on to storage method number 3. So for this storage method, all you need is just a glass container. I recommend glass over plastic, and then a paper towel. So for this, I'm going to use my arugula that I bought at the market. Now this arugula obviously is a loose green. It's not all compact like a head of lettuce. And so they have put it in a bag to make it easier to sell and to transport. Now, if you're buying any kind of leafy green in a bag like this, I know if you go to a grocery store many times, that's all you can find is leafy greens in a bag. I recommend taking them out of the bag because moisture has probably already built up in here. As you can see, there's already moisture built up in this bag. And so if you just let the greens sit in here over time, that moisture is going to cause the leaves to rot and decay faster. So instead, take a few minutes and actually store them properly. Now, as you do this, I'm just going to go ahead and start adding my arugula to this bin. is I also recommend if you're buying anything, any kind of leafy greens in a bag like this, that you take a look as you're putting them in and see if there's any greens that look slimy or just look like they, they've had a better life. Now there's even some, you can see some grass in my arugula, but this is an example. See how that's like yellow and it's just rotting? I'm just gonna toss that in my compost bin or my trash bin. That's not something I want to add, because if you add any kind of greens that are already, on their last life to these fresh greens, then those are going to overtake and you're going to have some spoilage, and you don't want to do that. You'd rather sacrifice a couple of bad greens rather than sacrificing your entire bag of arugula. So again, just like the lettuce, do not compact it in so tight. You want to be able to have some room for these loose greens to breathe. So that's what I've done right here. So it looks like I'm probably going to need another container to use up the rest of this. This was a lot of arugula, which I love to toss on pizza, by the way, or toss in salads. It adds a spiciness to that. And now I have my greens in my container, and all I'm going to do now is just add that paper towel to keep the moisture from overtaking the greens. So let me fold my paper towel just right. Keep in mind, we don't use paper towels in our house for anything else. I actually buy a roll of paper towels just for this and for storing berries, which I'll also show you how to do, because it's just the best way to store leafy greens and berries. Okay, so I have my paper towel on top, and I'm gonna close the lid, and now it's ready for me to store in the fridge. Now, every few days, if that paper towel becomes damp, I recommend tossing that paper towel and putting a new fresh paper towel in, just so you can keep your greens fresher for longer. Okay, so that's storage method number 3. So when it comes to purchasing and storing leafy greens, remember those 3 tricks. First, moisture is the enemy. Second, because moisture is the enemy, you don't want to wash your greens in advance. Just wash them as you need them, which I'll show you how to wash leafy greens in the next video. And third, use the proper storage containers. You can use a dedicated storage bin like the OXO Produce Keepers. You can just use a glass storage container, or you can use a bag with a paper towel. I mean, super easy. Choose your method. All 3 work. You don't have to just store lettuce in here and just store arugula in here like I showed you. Those were just examples. You can store any leafy green using any of these 3 methods. And remember, leafy greens go beyond just lettuce or arugula or even kale. You can even store greens from beets or even carrots. I mean, you can use these greens. You can add them to smoothies. You can saute them up. And you can store these leafy greens in the exact same way that I showed you here to keep them fresh. I mean, these are really good nutrient-rich greens. Just chop them off right here and store them using one of the 3 methods that I showed you.